After winning awards and acclaim in Australia, S. Shakthidharan's sweeping episodic play on the multi-generational journey of a Sri Lankan family is now taking New York by storm. Counting and Cracking is being performed at NYU Skirball for a very limited run. As a matter of fact, this is the last weekend you can see this epic story of a family in the Big Apple.
My God, Counting and Cracking is like a gift to the art.
It's such an ambitious landscape to take on. It's an epic piece of theater.
It's not only an epic, it's an epic with a big heart at the center of it.
It's bloody good. It should be on Broadway and the West End forever.
When I first read Counting and Cracking, I knew it was a singular piece and a story that I'd never seen on stage.
It's been received really well. How the audience are responding is amazing to see and really touches the heart.
It's just about human connection. We all have human emotions, and like this show really does bring that out in everyone, and you're experiencing it together.
It feels amazing bringing Counting and Cracking to New York. I'm so proud. We've done this play in Australia and the UK, and the response has been incredible. We've had sold-out seasons, we've won awards. There's been a profound healing for the Sri Lankan community, but I think those cultures feel inside, but don't display it as much outside. And it's been amazing coming to New York. New Yorkers communicate how they feel immediately. We've never had such big laughs. We've never had so many moments of applause through the show. And we've never had so many, you can feel the heart of the audience.
You know, it's any actor's dream, I guess, any theatre person's dream to be accepted by probably the best audience in the world. This is what you dream of, and it has happened. And it's happened with a play that we really believe in. So it's like a double privilege.
We knew people would get it, but we just didn't know to what extent they'd like it. But every night we've had people standing up, giving us standing ovations straight away, like on their feet. And it's not only South Asian audience members. I feel like we have a lot of audiences from everywhere, really, that have grown up in the States. And so I think it resonates outside of the South Asian community, but it especially resonates for the Sri Lankans and, subcontinental people that live here.
The responses that we're getting have been just absolutely unapologetic, and it's actually been quite refreshing coming from performing in Australia and also performing in the UK as well, where audiences have been taught to kind of be very polite, and to come to America, it's absolutely authentic and unapologetic, and it's so refreshing.
This is the second time I've seen the show, and by the end I'm ugly crying. Because I was born in Ceylon, which a year later became Sri Lanka, and I feel like what Shakti has done with this play is he's told the story of so many Sri Lankans, and to see our presence on that stage here in New York City, where I now live, is very moving on a personal level.
I think that it is a play that tells a story that intersects the personal with the political. It is a story that is about hope and redemption. It is a story about how communities find each other even when there is separation against their will. And it also feels like a story that really speaks to freedom and the liberation of choice and voice today.
Enthusiastic isn't even quite the right word. There's been an energy to the way that New York audiences have approached the play. It felt like we were giving them something and they wanted to give us something back.
Incredible, compelling story, the writing, the direction, it was really quite phenomenal.
Most musicals that I go to on Broadway do not get near this level of beauty.
Well, I hope we get to bring this back to New York. Come and see the show. The more people that come and see it, the more chances we have of doing a longer run and bringing it back.
After taking Australia and the UK by storm, Counting and Cracking is winning over audiences in New York City.